Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Cancer. This is going to be for what to let go of. These are just general readings. Take what resonates. I shuffled all my decks. I did, all the necessary things I need to in order to give you the message that hopefully will help you today. The message of letting go is super important. You can't let go, you can't move on to something unless you let, what no longer serves you go. And so I think for each individual person, it'll be different, but hopefully these messages can give you a little bit of insight on, what exactly is going on, and hopefully you're able to let that go and, move on with your life. So yeah, let's get started. I'll do 3 questions. I'm gonna start with, this is Melody Beetle deck. This is her oracle. She is an author, and she I've only read 2 of her books, although I believe she's written more. The 2 books that I've read are Codependent No More, and the second to that one is Letting Go. I'm gonna tell you, those 2 books have completely changed my life. I do read a lot, but at the time when I did read them, I didn't read at all. So for me to sit down and actually read an entire book and not want to do something else is pretty amazing. So yeah, I highly recommend reading those 2 books. Yeah, especially if you're struggling to understand, why you're, how other people's actions are affecting yours. It can really help you to learn to let that go and, free yourself from, that kind of energy. So, all right, let's get started. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for everything you've given us. Please give us clear and accurate messages. Alrighty, with the energy I'm feeling, just kind of an overwhelm. I don't know, it seems like you kind of, you do the necessary things to move forward and take action, and it seems like a lot of the times it doesn't, turn out the way you want, and it's just like, thank you, Spirit. And I think for a lot of us, I'm a Cancer sun actually, so I tend to, sorry, I had to let my kitty in. Anyways, I'm a Cancer sun, so yeah, I tend to let others feelings come before mine, and that seems to be something I had to let go of. So anyways, I got today, it says being lovable. It says, today I will tell myself that I am lovable. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. I've had lessons to learn, and some of them have hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I am still loved. Okay. So with this energy, I'm feeling like lately a lot of Cancers have been very misjudged in certain situations, and you're just like, whatever, man, like I'm doing the best I can. You're taking action. Cancer it's a cardinal sign, so regardless of the situation, they're gonna move forward, and that's just a cardinal thing to do. Aries and Capricorn are the other 2 cardinal signs, and it's like You know, don't ever stop them from trying to move forward, because they will. But yeah, it's like, you know, today it's like taking a step back and, you know, realizing, you know, like I'm lovable, you know, like even though other people are failing to see my worth and failing to, you know, respect what I bring to the table, then that's fine. But, you know, it's not that. It's really you believing that you are lovable and that, you know, you have a lot to offer. You have many things that can lead to, you know, a successful future. It's just that other people are unaware of what they want. And so what they do is they look for what they want in others because they don't have that. See, so it's like it's a replacement for what they don't have. So it's like you may embody a lot. I mean, pretty, like you're. It sounds bad, but you're very well-rounded. You know, I'm hearing well-rounded. You know, you're a very well-rounded person. You know, you have a great personality. Maybe you're really pretty. Maybe you're very smart. You know, you have a lot of things to offer, and just because, just because it's not in the same way. You know, and on the other hand, you know, it's like rejection is God's protection, you know. And that's what one thing that I've had to really learn recently is like, you know, it's not it's really not me, it's really them. It's like, you know, it's like everybody has things to learn. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm still learning every single day, and I'm gonna learn all the way until I die, you know. So it's like there's certain things that really need to come to fruition, and that's one of them, is just realizing that you deserve the best, and just because others aren't seeing that, it's just because they're blind, you know. That's the problem. It's like, you know, so you've had lessons to learn, and some of them have hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I'm still loved. It's like, don't give up. Cancer, I'm really feeling like you've gone through so many struggles and so many leaps, and it's just like, man, it's like, when is the end coming? You know, it's like, when is my happiness coming in? My candle's like really flickering right now. You know, when it says happiness, you know, it's like, when is it coming in? When is it going to be here? And it's like, it's coming, Cancer. It's coming. It's the universe's way of showing you that they need to make sure 100% that you love yourself 100%, because they want to be able to give you someone that also will give you 100% and also loves themselves 100%, you know. This is kind of like what I was saying with Gemini as well. Like, you could be a Gemini Cancer cusp, I'm not sure, or you could be dealing with Gemini, I'm not sure, but and in the same way, it's you know, if you give, you know, the universe wants to give you your 100%, right? In a relationship, and a job, and whatever you want in your life. The universe, God, whoever you believe in, they want you to have everything you want. They want to give you that. But in order to give you that, you have to be able to have that and handle that, right? So like, the universe can't give you the perfect job, that, you know, your dream job, the job that you've always wanted, you know. If you're sitting there at, you know, your 9-to-5 job, like sitting there wondering, well, when am I ever going to do this? When am I going to do this? Having that lack mindset, it's not that. It's you know, oh, well, I guess I'm not good enough, that's why I'm sitting at Circle K working here. It's like, no, you know, you tell yourself, you know what, I'm at Circle K right now, but you know what, one day I'm not going to be here, one I'm going to be there. It's like, because I deserve that. I am lovable. I deserve. That's a very strong affirmation that I use quite often is I deserve. It's because we deserve. That's a very Capricorn-y thing to say. I have Capricorn, a lot of Capricorn in my chart. But anyways, yeah. So let's get into it with the tarot. Cancer, you are lovable. You are the best loving sign in the whole zodiac. I am sorry, hands down. Cancers love the best. Like, I don't know. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. Remember that, guys. Remember, rejection is God's protection. Rejection is God's protection. You know, and sometimes it helps to repeat it to yourself like that. I mean, look at me. I'm just sitting here doing it. It's like, alrighty, Spirit, what's coming in? What's going on with Cancer? What's the energy like with Cancer? That was the Three of Wands as well, but I'm gonna put it back. I don't understand. Cancer and Gemini is like the same here. But I've literally shuffled like 15 times in between. Alrighty, Spirit, what's in Cancer's energy right now? What's in Cancer's energy? Spirit, what's in Cancer's energy? Spirit, what's in Cancer's energy right now? Spirit, what's in Cancer's energy right now? Spirit, what's in Cancer's energy right now? Oh, got the Three of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. Anyways, it's not a fun card. I mean, not really. I mean, it represents heartbreak. Yeah, just third-party situations, heartbreak, man. I mean, that there's 3 swords stabbed in the heart. I mean, I don't know how much more descriptive. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So it's really, really cool, but it's the pictures are very modern, so in a way it's helpful, but you know, certain cards like the Three of Swords, I mean, I don't know what else you can put on there, you know, it's not a very nice card anyway, so but you know, you're gonna heal from that. The Four of Swords is right after that, so you know, the next step after the Three of Swords is the Four of Swords, so. All right, so what does Cancer need to grow, Spirit? What does Cancer need to grow, Spirit? What does Cancer need to grow, Spirit? Spirit, one card on what Cancer needs to grow, Spirit. The Two of Swords again. I don't know what the heck. Oh, you know what? Let's see if anything else. Spirit, what else does Cancer need to grow? Okay. All right, fine. That's better. I was just gonna do one for each one, but that's okay. I guess that one has 2. Okay. And then the third question is gonna say, what can Cancer let go of? What can Cancer let go of? Ah, okay. We need to let go of a whole lot of shit. I'm just kidding. But for real. Okay, and bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, guys, so yeah, it looks like you, you're very heartbroken over some sort of situation that was very toxic. It was very draining. You felt very connected to this job, home, person. Could be a Capricorn. We got swords, so air. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, so what you need to let go of is the toxicity. You know, whatever the toxicity is, it has to go. Like, no matter what it is, whether it be a person, job, like I said, anything. You know, whether it's the freaking, I don't know, some person that comes into your work and just like won't leave you alone, like, and it's just an annoying customer. Like, you know, set boundaries. Say, hey, listen, like, I gotta work right now. Like, I can't be, you know, if somebody's trying to bother you, like, you know, certain things like that, or friends or family members trying to ask you for favors, you know, and things like that. It's like setting boundaries, you know, like, no, I'm good, you know, and in a good way though, you know, and the way that you do it is the way it's all that counts, right? So like, the way you can tell, the way that you say something to something is everything, right? So when you say, okay, so say your, I don't know, say your cousin is like, say you watch your cousin's kids all the time or something like that, right? And you just like, you're tired of it, you know? She never watches your kids, or, you know, something like that, or, you know, there's no equal give and take, right? So in certain situations, you know, you don't have to be mean about it, you know? You don't have to be, even though you're really heartbroken about a certain situation, I want to feel romantically. I mean, it's the heart. I mean, and this is the devil energy. You know, it could be a career, but I'm really feeling more love. But anyways, yeah, it was something that you thought could have manifested into something, you know, you weren't taking the blindfold off. That's what's happening. We have the Two of Swords here in the Sun. So yeah, something that you need to grow is like, you need to, you know, realize, like, look at the heartbreak that happens when you deal with this. So this is A, this is B, right? This is what happens when you deal with this, right? And that's being very much illuminated here with the Sun. The Sun is about happiness. It's also illuminating something though. It's just illuminating where you put yourself is where you're going to end up. If you hang out in a barber shop, my dad used to tell me this all the time, which is so funny because I ended up being a hairstylist for a long time. But yeah, he used to tell me this all the time. But he used to tell me, if you hang out, Brittany, if you hang out in a barber shop, you're gonna get a haircut, right? So if you hang out, you know, if you hang out with toxic individuals, you will also embody that toxic energy. And you're learning that in the past, these toxic individuals in certain situations have got you nowhere, have got you absolutely nowhere. So, you know, I'm feeling very much just like plain and simple, like I'm not messing around anymore, like kind of energy, like you're taking that blindfold off. Like, I am lovable. Like, why am I hiding the fact that somebody, like, take for instance, if somebody's treating you poorly and you're just staying in the situation because, you know, of codependency issue. Maybe that's why I said the codependency thing earlier, you know, maybe it's codependency issues. The devil can represent addictions, and that's a codependency is an addiction to another person, you know, and it's not an addiction like, oh, I'm addicted to them, I love them, I'm obsessed with them, although the devil can represent obsession. Codependency is more like, you're dependent on what that other person does. So if that other person's happy, then you're happy. If that other person's sad, then you're gonna be sad. And it's like, it's a toxic cycle that, you're really, truly seeing. You're taking the blindfold off. I know this is just sitting there and it's just indecision. It's just upright. But I'm really feeling like, you're like, forget the moon. The moon's upside down. That's not helping me in any certain situation. I'm just sitting out here. Look, like she's just sitting out here. Like she's too sore. She doesn't know where she's doing. She's blindfolded. She looks like she's out in the middle of nowhere, just alone. Like, what is going on? Like, no. So anyways, I think that something that's really, really important is that, you let go of that indecision. Let go of the idea that you don't deserve to be loved. Like, that's the stupidest idea in the world. Like, people say that all the time. Like, oh no, I'll never get married. I'll never get married. And look, those are the people that end up happy. Those are the people that, end up married. It's like, so Spirit's really illuminating that, rid yourself of this shit. Like, you deserve it. Like, you deserve every ounce of your happiness. And it's like, only you can give that to yourself. Spirit and, the universe can give you opportunities in which you're able to remove your blindfold. And that's, bam, that's where the devil came in. Like, Spirit's like, here, let me just throw the devil at her. And it's like, another thing, if you don't remove this blindfold and remove yourself from, I don't know, this toxic individual or situation, it's just gonna repeat again. Like, I keep flipping the cards over and over and over. Like, and that tells me it's like, it's just a repeated cycle with this devil. You're chained to this repeated cycle of heartbreak. You're happy and then you're sad, then you're indecisive, and then you're happy, and then you're sad, and then you're indecisive. Like, and it's all because of this devil energy. Like, you deserve to free yourself. You deserve it. Like, Cancers deserve it. Like, I don't know, I mean, obviously I have connections to my other signs, but it's like, I don't know, I haven't met one Cancer that hasn't been through fucking hell. Oh, sorry. I haven't met one Cancer that hasn't been through heck, like, I haven't met one Cancer, I swear, that hasn't had some sort of, awakening that has, really helped them to see others and help them to understand and feel others. Like that's the main, I mean, pretty much born that way. Like, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I'll leave those out really quick for you guys. But yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like, no more going back and forth. Put in the work. You deserve. Maybe you guys have started a new job or a new entrepreneur adventure. But get to work. Like, you guys are motivated. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Like, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do this. It's like, no, you guys are freaking done. You guys are in this. Like, and that's what's gonna really get you moving. Letting go of this heartbreak with these stupid, individuals that, just couldn't couldn't help you remove the blindfold. And that's the devil. I mean, yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, they're gonna try to keep you down. Lower energies will try to keep you lower. I don't know if you've ever heard of this saying, the crab in the pot syndrome. But yeah, the crab in the pot syndrome, that's a big one. Okay, so you take a pot of boiling crabs, right? So each time you put a new crab in there, I know this is messed up because I'm a Cancer, but I don't know, it just seems like very appropriate right now. But yeah, it's the boiling crabs. Like, you put a whole, maybe they're not boiling. See, I don't know what's wrong with me. They're not boiling. They're just crabs. Okay, so there's crabs in the bucket, right? A bunch of crabs in the bucket. So if you put another crab right on top of that bucket, inside, right? You put one crab on top of the other crabs in the bucket. The one other crab is going to grab onto one crab, and they will continue to grab onto each other and pull each other down so they can get up on top out of the bucket, correct? So what happens is, that's what happens. If you hang around crabs, you're gonna get dragged down. Those crabs drag down, they get put in the bucket, and then they try to get out, so they climb, and they climb over everybody else. They drag everybody else down while they go up. They drag. They're like Peter, they're like Paul, they're like Jennifer, they're like bam, they're like, get out of my way, get out of my way, I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna use Tim, I'm gonna use blah blah blah, just to get to the top so I can get out of there. You know, don't fall into the crab in the pot syndrome. Like, don't be like everybody else, you know, don't drag everybody else down so you can get there. Like, no, like yeah, but anyways, you should look up that. Look, crab in the pot syndrome. It's just, you know, your friends will drag you down, you know. They want you to stay in the pot. They don't want you to get out of the pot. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna grab onto you. Oh yeah, you don't deserve that. You're lovable. You deserve to get out of that pot. Fuck the pot. Sorry, I mean, I'm probably not even gonna ever have a YouTube channel just because I curse. Alright, Spirit, give me one message. One message for Cancer and healing and guidance. Spirit, give us guidance. Advice and guidance. Spirit. Thank you. Alright. I love that. I don't know why, but I really was drawn to this prayer card. Oh my god. You too full? Here, I'll show you. So prayer. I just wanted to show you that card. It looked really pretty. So anyways, we got special message. The angel that comes to you now is your own personal guardian angel, and the message you must receive can only come from within. If you have drawn this card, introspection is needed. The answers you seek exist within your own heart. Take time now to sit and really listen to what is in your inner voice is saying. Trust your own heart and follow it. This is the time to listen to your own truth above all others outside influences. Your guardian angel will speak to your heart now, and your heart will show you the way. Alrighty, so yeah, I mean, pretty much it's just basically telling you, you know, you have the power to remove yourself from these difficulties. You know, don't send yourself through these cycles. Your spirit guides are telling you right now. Like I said earlier in the video, you know, it could be as simple as asking your personal spirit guide. Say, hi, spirit guide, you know, introduce yourself. I know it's so stupid, but whatever, man, it works. Every time I talk to a spirit guide, something happens, and I swear I have never in my life even thought that any of this was even real. And it's really, really eye-opening when you're able to really trust your guides and really trust in divine, and what's meant for you is meant for you, you know. Our egos like to tell us that you know, we need that person, we need that job, we need that place, we need that car, we need, you know, money, we need all this other stuff, you know. And you know, what spirit's relying to you, or you know, relying to all of us is that, you know, what is meant for us, it is meant for us. It will come to us. And another thing, you know, what is meant for us will not pass us by. So ask your spirit guides. If you've never done that before, just ask. Just say, hey, I'm gonna ask my spirit guide for guidance and to please, you know, guide me in a certain way. And yeah, just talk to him. It's just like the coolest thing ever. I mean, it's honestly free therapy, so. Anyways, alrighty, thank you, Cancer. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Bye-bye.